Hello, everyone. Welcome to Rising Star. My name is Ruth. Thank you for joining me. This is a timeless collective message. We're just asking Spirit for the strongest message that's coming through today. So, Spirit, what is the strongest message coming through at this time? What does the collective need to know, see, and hear? What is the strongest message? Interesting. The orphan and the self were on the bottom. What is the strongest message? All right, both of those wanted to come out. The desert, 37. The mirror, 68. Ooh, an illusion. Somebody else is breaking an illusion you have about yourself, or you're breaking an illusion that someone else has about themselves. Like there's a mirroring between two people. What else? The stone, number 67. These are all very gray. All right. What's going on here, Spirit? I feel like this is a light seers kind of a day. What is this about? Yeah, this is the truth. Seeing the truth in something. S something's being transmuted between two people. It's like illusions are being transmuted into the truth. That makes sense. But I feel like there's two people here who are mirroring each other. And it's like when you mirror someone, they show you who you are. You show them who they are, and it's not always comfortable. But this is inducing. I'm hearing inducing. That's not what I was going to say, but some sort of an ascension. This is helping with ascension, or this is clearing out lower vibrations. Yeah, there's an alchemizing here. The Queen of Pentacles and the Seven of Pentacles are coming out. Interesting. What is this about, Spirit? The Ten of Wands. Baggage. It's like you're showing someone their baggage. They're showing you theirs. It's the same. Queen of Swords. Yeah, it's bringing in a higher perspective, a truth here. A truth is being revealed. It's allowing something to be cleared out. This baggage is going to get dropped off. This weight is going to be released. The Emperor. The Six of Swords. Yeah, that's the dropping off of the baggage and moving away from what has been weighing you down, holding you back. Ace of Cups. And the Tower. All right, this seems like it's a romantic connection, which always shows you more, right? Always shows you more about yourself than other connections. Two of Pentacles, Judgment, Five of Wands. Yeah, something's being dropped in order to move forward. Okay, so sec. What is this Ten of Wands and Queen of Swords, Spirit? What is this Ten of Wands and Queen of Swords? Yes, exactly. The Two of Wands and the Eight of Swords were on the bottom. Um, it's almost like lies that you've built for yourself or something. Like, all right, like a belief system based on how you think others see you or perceive you or feel about you, maybe has been holding you back. Ten of Wands, Queen of Swords, the Seven of Cups, the Hangman, exactly. You and a person, I feel we're gonna get some cards that indicate two people here. If not, this could be you really taking a long, hard look at yourself, like a hermit type of an energy. But Hangman, Seven of Cups, this is you've been stuck in a certain mindset for a long time, unable to see outside of a perspective here. But you've reached like a summit, like a higher viewpoint on something. You're able to see the full picture now. This could have something to do, Hangman is Pisces energy. This could have something to do with the nodes having just moved, nodes, into, yeah, Pisces and Virgo. Sorry. There's like wind outside, there's wind chimes, there's all kinds of external extractions. There's the Empress. Okay, I think for some of you, this belief system is a value system. I don't remember what was showing me that before. Oh, yeah, that Seven of Pentacles and the Queen of Pentacles. For some of you, this has something to do with money. Like, let's say you see another person spending money in a way that you think is wasteful. This is just an example. And you're like, wow, that's really wasteful. Why would they do that? And then you start thinking about the way you spend money and you're like, okay, that's probably wasteful that I'm spending money on this. Something like that. Like somebody else is showing you something within yourself. Okay, so what's the Emperor? Five of Swords. A lot of mental confusion here. Five of Cups. Mental confusion that's kept you back in some way. You've kept your health. Okay, you've kept yourself held back because of a mindset, a belief system, something that others told you about yourself, something you told you about yourself. This could be even like um, guilt about past actions, like you might need to forgive yourself, or that's what's happening here. Maybe you're seeing another person, you're thinking all they need to do is forgive themselves. Maybe you need to forgive yourself. There's something you're learning by observing. The Page of Wands, yeah. Show me the Page of Wands. Six of Pentacles. The Knight of Wands, the Nine of Swords. For some of you, this is definitely about impulsive spending habits. Maybe always feeling like you're behind or you don't have enough because of the way you're spending money. You could be not thinking, you could be spending from an emotional place or not thinking before spending. It's just very impulsive, You're like, oh, yeah, I need that. But do you really think about, am I actually going to use this? Or something along those lines. It's an immature, yeah, it's been an immature way of thinking or acting. But that's changing here with the Emperor and the Empress. There's a growth that's taking place. Yeah, it's like constantly regretting actions or choices or words that have been said, or maybe even the way that you've hurt other people. Six of Swords, the Queen of Pentacles. I just heard choosing better. Four of Wands. Yeah, I think some of you have been. I'm really curious about this other person. I think some of you have been preventing yourselves from having stability. And it's because you've been making decisions from a unhealed way of thinking or emotion or both. Those are connected. Yeah, you've been making decisions from an unheld place, and then you're like, it's like hindsight is 2020, and then you're like, well, that wasn't a good decision. Why did I make that? But maybe you haven't gotten to the core of the issue to fix it, to cleanse it, so that you stop doing that in the future. Exactly. And this has created a lack mindset. You're starting to see this now, how you've kept yourself out in the cold, or you've kept yourself not having enough, you've kept yourself in a place of scarcity or poverty. And it could have something to do with the way you value yourself. Show me the Five of Pentacles, please. Ace of Cups. It's connected to your emotions. The Magician. Okay. Ooh. And the Tower. Okay. So somebody, you could be watching a person manifest and you're learning from them, or vice versa. Somebody's watching you manifest and they're learning from you. But I feel like there's been an emotional upgrade or healing of some sort, and you're manifesting from a healthy emotional place now. So, like before, you were manifesting from an unhealthy emotional place. Now you're manifesting from a healthy emotional place. Nine of Cups. Ooh, Ten of Pentacles, Eight of Wands. So now it's coming in quick. Yeah, everything's coming in quick. Everything's falling together quickly. There's the Hermit. All right, what's the Ace of Cups? Yeah, it's about emotions. You've changed your emotional state. Three of Pentacles. Yeah, I do feel like either somebody else's vibration is affecting you, somebody else's light, love is affecting you, or you're affecting someone else in this way. Take it however it resonates. But there's other people involved here. You could even be involved in a group of people, like a spiritual group that's like uplifting each other, and that's helping. Queen of Cups. You're learning something about emotional healing from someone else, or someone else is learning about emotional healing from you. Answer. The Ten of Cups, how to be happy, the Moon. I, yeah, this is like overcoming fears. Yeah, overcoming fears to be happy, like not worrying about if you will have enough or not, just knowing that you will, or something like that. Show me the Ten of Cups. There's a lot of the Tower again. Um, there's a lot of emotional stability being created. It's like flowing, like the emotions are flowing. Strength, the Tower, and strength. Give me one more on that. Nine of Swords. Yeah. You've let go of fear. That's what this is. Letting go of fear. Fear was an emotional blockage here. And you're learning how to let go of that by watching someone or something along these lines. But you're getting control over it's like a worst case scenario thinking, like always thinking that there's going to be loss, always thinking. This kind of feels like an unhealed divine masculine energy. Those were with the Emperor in the Page of Wands. So where was I at? Yeah, letting go of this fear that there's always going to be some loss, because maybe that's what you've always experienced as loss. So what you learned through loss was that life brings loss, everything brings loss. But you're getting control of this, the Hierophant. You're getting some sort of a spiritual truth here. Spiritual awakening is taking place. The world. This is completing a karmic cycle. This is something that you're here to learn. It could be generational. And that's why it's so embedded in you. Give me another card on these. You're learning to have faith, I think. Ten of Wands, yeah, that burdening. Yeah, that's what we started out with. Ten of Wands. This has been your cross to bear. You've been carrying this. carrying this burden that you don't even need to carry. You could just drop it at any time, but you felt like you've needed to carry this burden for some reason. Eight of Cups, the Eight of Wands. Okay, so you've dropped off some wands. You're moving away from something. You're going up into the mountains to get this wisdom here. You have a new perspective. You're seeing things differently. Look, there's the star. You've healed something major here. I feel like you've healed an ancestral line, and that's what you came here to do. You came here to bear this weight and to heal this, but you're moving forward freely now. There's free movement. So it could be too that whoever you've been observing has been family members. Maybe family members are observing you break something here. What's the tower? I just heard a glass house. The lovers? Oh, what's that book? Ooh, look at this whole new path that you're on now. This is stable. This is something you're building slowly over time. You're adding and adding to it. You're making it stronger every day. It's not gonna be blown away by some big bad wolf. Okay, that book, The Glass Castle. If you guys haven't read that, you should definitely read it. It's about this lady. Oh, that makes sense why I'm getting that. This lady grew up basically homeless. Most of her childhood, her family was either homeless or extremely in a place of poverty, like very, very low income. I think her dad was an alcoholic. It was just like a really difficult childhood that she had. And it's her memoir basically, but she overcomes that. So I think that's why I'm getting that here. All right. So the lovers, the Ten of Pentacles. You're finding a new path. You're finding a new path for yourself and like generations ahead of you is how this feels. You could be creating generational wealth or that's coming for you. Things could start falling into place quickly. Seven of Wands. Yeah, a summit. Page of Swords. Temperance. All right, so you've learned how to heal, and then the Ten of Wands is on the bottom of the deck. You've learned how to heal something here. This is a lesson in healing, transmutation, alchemy. You've reached this new point, and because you've reached this new point, you can now go further. It's like you've reached a point that nobody before you has been able to reach. Maybe you're the first person in your family to get a college degree, or the first person in your family to make a six-figure income or something like that. But yeah, it's like you're the first to reach this summit point. What else? Oh man. I just thought I saw 111 on the clock, but it was 113, but got really excited for a minute. What else, spirits? I give and receive plentifully. You're not in a lack mindset anymore if you're giving and receiving plentifully. I am a witch and I am full of magic. You can manifest anything that you want. You can have anything your heart desires. I feel like there's a lot changing with money this year. My ideas spark, scatter, and expand into brilliant magnificence. And then I am on the right path is on the bottom, but let's get some Moonology cards, especially because we have a full moon in Cancer today. You and your loved ones are safe. New moon in Cancer. I really feel like something's being changed within your family line here. Yeah, you're creating like a security for your family that none of you has ever felt before. It could be that you've been part of this generational line for many lifetimes too, that this has always been a struggle that you've had to overcome and you're finally just figuring it out. Work through your fears. That's the strength and the moon. And the Nine of Swords and the Tower, whatever it was that came out there. Work through your fears. New moon in Scorpio. Let's get one more. Two new moons. So it's time for a fresh start. It's time to set new intentions. You are good enough. Full moon in Virgo. All right. I hope that helps. Let me know if it's your story and have a great day. Thanks, guys.